Hey there, pool players. It's Mike.
And Mike.
Of course, we're your real estate sponsors with Q Sports Live. We love getting involved and supporting all the great pool matches that these guys put on. There's a big tournament coming up this weekend. You're going to have some great matches to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. And then one thing Mike and I did is we thought we'd pull out of this tournament to give everybody a chance and, just sponsor a couple of things and keep you guys in mind. But you'll be watching some great matches, and good luck to everybody playing.
And if you're sick of watching pool matches and you just start dreaming about real estate, give us a shout. We love helping pool players, and to all the pool players that continue to support our business, thank you guys very much. Enjoy all the matches, and give us a chat if you want to talk some real estate.
Yeah, we'll chat with you guys soon. Thanks.
Awesome. Have a good weekend. Happy long weekend. Enjoy the pool matches.
All right, guys, we are back live at the first annual Q Sports Live Invitational held in Calgary, Alberta at the Leather Pocket Billiards. Right now we are watching a B-side match, a loser side match between Sandy Badger and Jeff Jelena. Sandy leading 2-0 in this race to 9. Alternate break. 8 ball, take what you make. Hello, Kevin. Welcome back from Wisconsin. A couple of Wisconsin boys in this tournament as well. Richard just got knocked out. But he's around with his focus on other things, demoing his fantastic T3 jump break cue. He's over there. We got also Nick's Q Innovations in the house, doing Q repairs and also demoing some shots, showing off some of his talents. So Jeff with a long shot here. He has to be shooting this 10. I don't think the 12 squeezes. And I'm surprised that he hit it at that speed. He overhit it by quite a bit. But tough to pick the window between the 4-5. That was not an easy shot. Shanna Lynn, it's Ben on the mic right now. Grant's currently playing. It looks like he's trailing 5-2 to Blair Major. But he does have ball in hand, so he should get it to 5-3. They're playing on table 2. Sandy with the tough shot there. Yeah, that's tricky, shooting around that ball. Because if that ball moves at all, that was Sandy shooting. I thought that was Jeff at the table. It was Sandy. It's the problem with it being so dark around the edges there. I couldn't even see any of the person when they were shooting the 10. I looked away for a second when Jeff was at the table, looked back, and it was Sandy at the table. Go Packers, says Hampton. Come on, Hampton. It's the dressies. Get it together. Shanna Lynn, no, I do not play again tonight. I play Jason Klatt at 1 o'clock tomorrow. There's, I believe, 16 of us left on the A side, on the winner's side. And I don't know if that comment came up late there, John, on the Facebook. In case you didn't hear, I'll be playing Jason at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. Not sure if it'll be on the stream. There's 7 other matches. But I imagine it'll be a pretty good match. I am playing pretty good myself, so I hope I can find a way to win that match. Keep myself on the winner side. Always goes a long way. There's some big money jumps in this tournament. I know first prize is $6,500, so it'd be nice to stay on the A side and get a little closer to that. And thank you, Chanelin. I'm gonna need it. I know I'm gonna need the luck. Wisconsin. The Packers. Now this is a good shot from Jeff. He's going to get himself on the board here, it looks like. This 8-ball. Get it to 2-1. And he does just that. And Jeff is actually one of our sponsors and advertisers for this event. Gelco Plumbing and Heating. Servicing Calgary and surrounding area with plumbing, heating, gas fitting, and air conditioning needs. He's got his phone number up on there, and as you can see, he's a pretty sporty pool player as well. I've played on a team with him, not last year, but the year before, the in-house league here at Leather Pocket. We got second place. We had a fantastic run. Made a few bucks. Great guy, super great guy as well. So give him a shout and let him know Q Sports Live sent you. Or even just shoot him a text or give him a call and tell him that you appreciate his support of this event and of Q Sports Live. Goes a long way. Sandy lost the cue ball on the side there, so Jeff's going to have a chance to square this up at 2. Ball in hand anywhere on the break. And I think we'll see him shoot a low ball just because of where the 2 is. It's a little bit tough with where the 9 is as well. This could actually be a high ball table here. I think that's the 13 near the 2 on the top left. That's going to be the tough stripe if he does decide to take stripes. This is a very tricky little table. Usually from ball in hand, you got a better look than this. Looks like we got Dennis Porth playing Mark Mapatak on one of the other tables as well. Mike Isaac playing Darcy Russell. And Arthur Bennett and Phil Taranjo, 6'5", it looks like, for, I believe, Arthur. Our other stream table, we have Lloyd Anderson and Darcy Fulton. There's some good matches going on here, guys. Still lots of pool to be played tonight. We're going to push it as late as we can. Thank you, Dick Spitzer from South Dakota. Appreciate that. We do the best we can, but we're nothing without you guys. Every time you guys share that stream for us, it goes a long way. Make sure you guys click that share button on the bottom left there. See if we can get these numbers up a little. It is getting a little bit late at night, 9:30 p.m. here in Calgary, Alberta, which makes it nearly midnight on the East Coast. Jeff has chose stripes here, but I think that 13 ball is going to be a big problem. 10 ball, it'll go on the side, and I think the 15 from the proper angle will go by that 8. The 6 is kind of blocking a lot of those paths that you need to get on that, so he might need to get the right angle on the 10 to bump into the 6, but that's the least of his worries. He needs to pot this 14 ball first. And he makes a really good shot there. That wasn't easy to play that with low English and draw into the 6 to get on the 15. He did really well. We'll see what he can do from here. He still needs to solve the problem of the 13 ball. It might need to be banked if he can't get underneath it. And if it needs to be banked, he should possibly look at doing that right now. I might go over there and take a look just to see if I like it or not. There you go, back on the big screen, Susan. And so he's definitely playing the bank now on the 13. There's really no other choice. But it's not a bad option. This is fairly routine bank from my view on the screen here. The shape in the side is fairly easy as well with just a stop shot. So just put your focus into making the bank. It looks like he banked it a little wide. Not an easy backdoor here for Sandy. She's got the 3 in the side. That might develop the 4-6 a little more. I think that should be her opening shot. Unless she wants to shoot the 2 first and leave the 4-6 where they are. Shoot the 2, get the right angle on the 3 so you're not bumping into those balls. And it looks like she is going to take that second option, shoot the 2 first. A little stop shot here should leave her on the 3. She can roll this in and she'll be on the 4 or the 1 or the 7. She's going to have some options after she shoots this 3 ball. Ideally, she gets on the 4 next, possibly a bit of a punch shot into the side of the 10 or a stun follow, but it's tough to just roll this ball in and get on the 4. I'm doing great in the tournament, Joshi. I had a bye first round, one of the seeded players, and then I won my first 2 matches, so I played Jason Klatt in the morning, which will be a tough match, but I am as ready as I've ever been, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the rolls go my way. But it's been a lot of fun. I love these tournaments. You get to see people that you only see sometimes once a year. And we have some really good laughs and some great times. It's always fun, win or lose, but obviously the ultimate goal is to try to snap one of these really big ones off, and this is a really big one. 10K added in this event, guys. Q Sports Live, the first annual Invitational. So this 5 in the side and getting on the 4 now, I would imagine, with a roll shot. And she gets absolutely perfect on the 4. And as this match progresses, you'll see why she's one of the top female players in the world. I believe she's still in the top 16 in North America on the one of the ladies tours. I believe it's the WPBA. Steve, tomorrow will start at 11, but that will be B-side matches at 11. A-side matches will play at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And good evening, Randy. Wow, seems like a bit of a pain, Deborah. Yeah, we had some problems earlier with the Facebook. It seems to be running better now, but it definitely always seems to run a little better on the YouTube. Don't have as many problems over there. So looks like Grant is now down 6-3 over there. But I know he didn't have the highest expectations for this tournament, and he did put up a really good fight against Stan, so he should be able to take something away from that match, if nothing else. But he's playing a pretty sporty player, Blair Major from Prince George. You guys can blame Jeff for that. He's the one bumping the camera. As I was thinking Jeff, I marked the score for Jeff, but it's actually 3-1 Sandy. And I'm not sure who's winning on the other match, but we'll throw up another ad or two in between racks here. Novak Flooring, Mr. Jesse Novak. Pretty good pool player himself as well. Another great sponsor of this event. Doing hardwood engineered laminate carpet. If you use the discount code 8910147, you get 20% off, which is a fantastic deal. Grant is struggling a little over there, but he's playing a really, really good player as well. It looks like on this other table we've got Darcy Fulton up 3-0 on Lloyd Anderson. We'll stick on this one for now with Sandy and Jeff. Well, we'll keep an eye on that one because Darcy's starting to run away a little bit there on Lloyd. And we all know, if you've watched a little bit of Q Sports Live in the past, Lloyd is a really, really strong player. So I would expect him to come back strong there. Still a race to 9. Yeah, woman players could just be players, not woman players, but they're woman players. But they are still players, of course. Gary. Did Sean B win his match? I didn't see if Sean won that match, actually. That's probably the table furthest away from where we're sitting at, so. Unfortunately, I can't see that one. But it should be updated soon on CompuSport, I would imagine. I didn't see what happened at the start of this rack, but I think Sandy's shooting stripes. Looks like she is. Looking at taking a 4-1 lead here on Jeff. Hello, Mom. And she's in pretty good shape here. I think that 11 ball near the bottom left of your screen, it passes the 7. If not, she'll move it right now. When she cuts this 14 in the side. I think that's the 11. It could be the 13 ball. It is the 13. A little tough from the view on the screen to see what color that is when it's turned sideways. Well, she's taken another ball here, which I'm not sure if she can control the rub very well. Now, that's the problem. I don't know if she wanted to be shooting this 13 from so far away. Unless that 13 doesn't go, then she's got a pretty good angle to cut this 15 in the side and go into the 7-13. Possibly break those out a little bit. Yeah, absolutely, Scott. We are scheduled to be back there next year. Sorry, this year, this November. Correction. And John, that is correct. A little over a week and a half's time. We will be in Grays Lake, Illinois, just outside Chicago. We'll be at the Summer Classic, NAPT Division 1. That ball will not often go in on these tables. On most tables, that one will rub the rail and go in, but not on these diamonds. I can't tell if Jeff can see enough of that 4 ball to cut it in. He might need to find a safe here behind the 1-2. I don't think you could cut the 5. I think that's too close to get it thin enough. Definitely can't see the 3. It looks like maybe he can see the 4 ball here. Well, that was a tough little shot. Scott, I don't know who told you that, but the Grant I know only uses Master Chalk. He won't even buy any other chalk, so I don't know who told you he likes red chalk, but that's kind of funny. He most definitely doesn't. I can confirm that for you, sir. A little far away from this ball, but she can definitely cut this in. That cue ball is going to fly, though. It's going to have a lot of speed behind it, and her best bet is probably to try and go into the 15. Or possibly the 5 to slow this down. She needs to use a ball to slow down this cue ball. And it looks like Grant is now down 7-3 and looking down the barrel of 8-3 because Blair's at the table. Yeah, she used the 15 to slow down the cue ball, but she didn't want to make it. And now we're going to find out if this 13 goes. I think it maybe has a third of the pocket. She's going to give it a really close look. Oh, looks like Sean Bulachowski did win that match against Mark Downey. Whoever out there was asking about that. Alex Ollinger and Billy Thompson will be playing tomorrow. All the A-side matches, 1 o'clock tomorrow, guys. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, well, Scott, he is correct. I think I saw someone playing with a tan chalk earlier. And unless you have a tan table, then you should definitely never be playing with a tan chalk. Yeah, I didn't think that ball went either. It looked pretty tight from this angle. So a good chance for Jeff here, but he's missed the opening shot and left her this long bank. She makes these quite often. She banks well. She doesn't need to do too much with the cue ball other than avoid the 5. Yeah, this is nothing but net, and she avoided the 5, but she came a little far, but this is still fairly routine to cut this in. I would expect her to make this shot. She shoots as straight as anyone. It looks like Lloyd's got on the board with a run out over there, so that score is now 3-1. She's overcut it by quite a bit. If you ever miss that ball, it is usually with the overcut from that angle. How is Dennis Porth doing? I can't quite see that match from here. But I'll try to keep you updated. If he is playing right now. Can't see him from here. I don't know if I like that safety because she's giving him, or he's giving her a free shot at making this ball. She could go 3 rails and kick this in. Or 2 rails to the left-hand side rail to the top rail. Try to cut it, but it's a thin cut off that top rail. Very thin cut. Dennis, I do see him over there now. He's tied 1-1 playing Mark Mapatak. Okay, so ball in hand now for Jeff to get this to 3-2. And Grant is down 8-3, but he's made a ball in the break, and he's at the table. And I know from personal experience, you can absolutely come back here. You just have to keep your head in it. Try to dig in, win one game at a time. It's cliche, but it does hold true. So I think Jeff shooting this 6 in the long corner. You got to be sure on this one. And he is. Gives it the punch shot. He'll shoot the 2, and I think he can just go 1 rail, take a little cut on the 1. I think he can just roll this, then play the combination. No, he's going into the 1, and that's not a bad shot. Now that 1 will go in the opposite corner as well. It's a little thin, but I think he should make this. Yeah, he rolls it in. 7 and the 8 to get it to 3-2. It looks like Grant's not at the table over there. Blair's back at the table up 8-3. All right, so this 8 ball here to get it to 3-2. And he does just that. Another one of our great sponsors. Mike Burton Home Team, guys. If you haven't gone and checked them out already, go check out their Facebook page. They're doing all kinds of open houses. All kinds of cool stuff on there. They're the best in the business if you're looking at buying or selling or getting a mortgage. There's no better time than now to do it. It's a really good time to be buying. Scratch on the 8 is not a loss, and that's correct, John. If the 8's still on the table, then the game's still in play. So that's BCA rules. It's definitely not over with Grant and Blair. Grant just needs to fade a couple mistakes. I've seen it happen lots. Looks like Dennis Port's down 2-1, breaking. Playing Mark Mapatak. Makes a bunch of balls. We got Darcy and Lloyd playing here. Lloyd shooting, looks like he's shooting low ball here. Probably just roll this in and bump that 14 just a hair. That or he'll bump it quite a bit and get it off the rail and back out. But yeah, I think just giving it that little nudge is enough. You can shoot the 5 in the top left. Shape the 1 to get on the 7 in the side. I think everything goes here. He should be okay to get this to 3-2 as well. The link to the bracket, Thomas, I don't have it on hand here. Maybe one of the viewers out there has it. But if you just go to CompuSport and under the tournament tab, you'll find a Q Sports Live link there. Q Sports Live Invitational. So Lloyd's still staring down the barrel of this 5 ball. He needs to play a controlled shot to get on the 1. Needs a proper angle on the 1. That's why he's giving this a long look. He's maybe contemplating shooting the 1, then the 7 before he shoots the 5, but I think you have to shoot the 5 now. Yeah, there's no way he's shooting the 1 first. Got to draw back and avoid too much of a rub on this 14. If he does rub the 14, just the edge of it. And he drew too far. Now he'll have to shoot the 7 first here. Try not to hook himself on the 10. That's not easy to do. I don't know if you can accomplish that by just rolling this ball in, so you actually might need to jack up and try to get underneath this ball. Really tough shot in the side. Lloyd's going to give this one the long look, make sure he gets it right. He's contemplating banking the 1 ball, possibly. don't think you could thin this ball in. I think it's way too thin to try to cut this, so. And I don't know where your cue ball is going. You'd just be guessing here. It doesn't really work well. I think you have to, as much as it sucks and it's a really tough shot, you have to jack up and punch the 7 ball in. If you can stop the cue ball right there, you can see the 1. The carom, it would go on a lot of tables, but I can almost guarantee it does not go on this table. That carom off that ball, it's going to hit most of the rail, I think. He's thinking about maybe hiding here. Oh, he did play the carom and got super unlucky. He hit it hard enough to change the angle, and it did go. Wow. But the 8 goes out of turn, and that puts him down 4-1. That's about the unluckiest shot you see all day, folks. Jam up apparel, guys. You might get to see Johnny Mora playing tomorrow. He is in this tournament, still on the A side. We'll have some A side matches at 1 o'clock tomorrow. So we're back to Sandy and Jeff, and I think it's still 3-2 here. We'll get Sean to jump over there and make sure it is still 3-2. I think it is, just the way these balls lay. I can almost guarantee it is still 3-2. Sandy's in tough here to try to get on the 8, even if she could somehow pot that 3, so she's playing safe, but this doesn't often work out in your favor. So Sandy got another shot here, but she's in tough. She's going to be kicking at this ball. And I don't think it really has a pocket, even when you do kick it. Nothing good can really happen here. That's the problem with when she played that little safe and just put that 3 there, was I think if she was going to try some sort of safe, she had to get the 3 in the open. Howdy, Joe. Scott, Johnny's playing left-handed. Johnny's playing left-handed. Hello, Jim from Nelson. These guys are cracking jokes behind me. Too funny. It's getting a little late here, guys, so I apologize if the language outside of the commentary is not ideal. And Grant is down 8-4 now. He's still in this match. It's not over yet, folks. We got Jeff back at the table. Another safe shot here. Oh, and it looks like that's it for Mr. Zemp. Blair Major puts on a pretty good performance.
Hello, folks. How's everybody doing tonight? There, Johnny here, and I have Steve.
Come on, say my last name.
So, how's it going?
Meh.
All right, so we got
Sandy.
we got Jeff and Sandy here at the table here. Sandy's leading 3-2, and then we got Jeff at the table here. And then I believe he's shooting stripes.
Jeff Jelena from Airdrie.
Sandy Badger is from Edmonton, Alberta. And what do you think? What do you think Jeff should do here on the shot? Jeff's looking like he wants to do something with 13 ball.
He's going safe.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's a good shot.
Can Sandy jump?
Yes, you can.
She probably jumps better than I do, so.
How's Billy Thompson's match doing right now? He's not playing right now. He's winning, as far as I know. I think he's still on the A side.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Table 6, we got Mark Mapatak and Dennis Port.
Right now we're watching here Sandy. She's going to make a jump shot here.
Oh, great try.
It's a good effort.
Great try.
No, that was a good effort. Really a good effort.
So this tournament, Sean, is Fargo rated.
Yes, it is.
Can you explain the Fargo rated for people that don't understand that?
I'm sorry, what?
Can you explain the Fargo system? Can you explain the Fargo system for people that don't understand it?
Like, what kind of issues we having here?
Like the points.
So the point situation here, I kind of like it. I kind of don't like it. They start you off with, I believe, 525, And then the thing is about that is that it's all right. But then the thing is that if you get 30 games in and you're doing good, you can actually your Fargo will go up to like anywhere from 650 and up to 700.
Yeah.
Just because you only got 30 games and you won a couple tournaments in your own town. For example, let's say Red Deer. Red Deer population pool there is a little different than Calgary and Edmonton, and the caliber there, it's really there's a huge difference. If you have a Red Deer player coming to Calgary, let's say an A player,
Mm-hmm.
I would consider them as a B player up here, because it's a huge difference in caliber, and
That's an understatement.
it is.
Oh my.
And the thing is, sure, it's nice for Red Deer to be, have the top players there. I give them that the credit. But coming to Calgary, Edmonton, there's a lot of difference right there, and when they come up here or down there to play in our tournaments, their ranking system is not the same. And if they came up here and play, came down here and play, they should not be in that division with us, just because they're Fargo, saying they're at 650 or 700. It was like, no, they're not at that ability, right?
Yes.
And that's the downfall. That's where I don't really like it.
The thing I don't like about the Fargo system is, like, I'm new to the Fargo, right? I've been, a year and a half in Calgary now? Pretty close.
You've been here just about 2 years, I think.
Yeah, and they use your scores from the bar box and the 9-foot. That's what I don't like.
Well, that's the thing is that sure it's a different size table, but if at your knowledgeability, it should be kept the same. Because like for example here, I can play on a both size table, right? And
Yes,
my Fargo goes up.
I know that.
Yeah, my Fargo goes up there, and let's say you do good in one event and it just bumps you right up.
Huge.
It does, right? Or unless if you lose to a good player, and your Fargo goes down. It all depends on how many games you're playing against, right?
Yeah. So I know the starting rate's 525.
Yeah.
I never got a starting rate.
No?
No. I remember mine was like 190, 200, and it just kept going up.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the Fargo system is changing a lot, right?
Yeah.
So it's really hard to say if it's good or not,
Oh, we have a comment here. Janine Johnson.
I'm not saying that Red Deer has anybody that's 700, but I'm saying, for example,
Yeah.
Janine.
Like we use one example. The tournament here, a guy didn't have really a Fargo system. Like he wasn't established or anything. He only had like a couple games on him, and he won one match, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he jumped to 743.
Yeah, I know. That's and then when he comes here to play, it's like,
Well, he's from here.
oh, who's this?
That's Ricky Fowler.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was higher than Stephen Holm.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, that's right. And that's the thing there, that him, just because in the league, in the in-house league here we have, it's really, he was doing good, but his ability is not strong with our level.
No.
And they bumped him right up to that. And I was like, you can't.
Yeah.
That's not fair for him. This Rick guy here, he's actually a B player.
Yeah.
And he's learning a lot from us, but his caliber ability is not an A or master player. And that's one thing, with that Fargo system, it's not correct.
No, it's not. That's why I don't
So now,
like.
the bad part about it is for him to lose at Fargo or drop down, he has to play against us just to get that Fargo drop down.
Actually, no, Michelle phoned and did some stuff for it. It went back to normal,
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's good.
which is good for him, right?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that'll be tough for him to even get into a tournament, and then everybody thinking, no, this guy's
700.
yeah, that's not fair.
Jeff takes the match.
Hey, Chuck. So you got 211 games in, which is, 200 games. Once you have a 200 game established, your Fargo should be accurate. But it's based on kind of where you're playing from, too, because, let's say, for example, you're in,
Lethbridge.
let's say you're,
I already plugged that once, but make sure you plug it a couple more times.
yeah, it's for, you're from where?
Say Lethbridge.
Oh, he's from Lethbridge? Okay. So, yeah, from Lethbridge, there's a huge difference in Calgary there and Calgary here, right?
Huge.
And, being 605,
Lethbridge doesn't use the Fargo system at all.
no?
No.
So how are they getting,
Coming down here and playing.
oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The funny thing is there's a couple players in here, I know they're good, and their rating should be high. They avoid from playing that
Sorry.
Fargo system tournament.
Yeah.
So, they're trying to sneak underneath their radar.
That was a nice break. Pretty wide open on that table there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can see you looking over there. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, we have to commentate.
Actually,
on that
yeah,
one,
there's if it's an open table, I would actually take the solids.
right? Yeah, but she's going to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I start with that one.
Well, there's not really,
It's
not
tough at
bad.
this angle, right?
yeah. That's the thing with the angle we're watching from the screen is a little tough. They're a little
Yeah.
different there compare.
Like that 2-ball could have been an easy cut to the side, right?
Yeah, Corey, I'll be playing again tonight, sometime tonight, because right now it's like 10:15, and we still got a further way to go. So like I was telling Steph, look like I won't be playing till at least maybe 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm like, this is not gonna be good.
That's okay. I play right after you.
Well, no, you have to play before me.
No, if I win my match, I play you. If you win yours.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're right there, like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. It's going to be a long night.
It is. Actually, most of the matches here right now, so far this evening, has been pretty close matches.
Yeah.
Getting to a hill when we actually had a couple of matches went to at least 3.5 hours. So when you get that one match taking that long,
That's pretty much your whole round.
it puts everybody behind.
Yep.
But you know what? Hey, that's the way it goes. That's it. It is what it is. And both players are trying to play to win.
You're
can't-
exactly right, Randy.
You can't take that away. So right now, Sandy's taking the 5 to the corner and come back out for the 6. Or the 7.
Do you think that 3-ball goes in that side?
Yeah, the 3 ball will pass the side, pass the 2 ball there. And then all she's got to do is roll up and have a 2 shoot in the corner. I think she was going to roll it up and shoot the 1 next. Or
She's going after the 3. No, she's
no,
going after
no,
1.
she's going up to the 1.
No,
Oh.
she's going after the 3.
She got a little short off the 1, but still, she still have a shot. She can shoot the 3. But I think she might be off a little angle. A little harder than she would have the angle, having the cue ball going the other direction there. That way you can shoot the 2 to the top right corner.
She might get a nice jelly roll here.
Yep. The other table we have Lloyd and Darcy. After this game here, I'll switch back and we can see what's going on with Lloyd and Darcy's match.
Darcy Fulton. He's from Calgary.
Who?
Darcy Fulton.
Is he?
Yep.
I have not seen him.
He used to play with Bill Thompson and all those guys.
Oh, okay.
He's
That's a nice shot there by Sandy.
That's great.
It is.
She's got to make sure she hits it firm enough to split those balls.
Oh, I bet you she will.
Oh, yeah.
She's actually pretty, she's an excellent shooter. She's one of the top lady for Edmonton. I'm not sure what the score is there with Lloyd.
4-2.
Okay, there we go, 4-2.
I'm not sure who's which, though. Oh, she undercut it.
Ooh. Oh, everybody's underrated there, I see. Yeah. That's the thing. The Fargo system coming out. I kind of like it and don't like it. There's a few people up here too. They're having, they're saying, yeah, it's good, but then they're like, oh no, it's not good.
Now, where is Chuck from? I agree with you, Deborah. Thanks, James. Yeah, so Darcy Fulton's up 4-2. South Carolina. I've always wanted to go there.
South Carolina?
Yep. They have great barbecues, I hear.
Mm.
Barbecue restaurants.
Yummy.
Oh, yummy.
Royce. Nothing much.
Albert won Jacoby Q.
Albert?
Yep.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Oh, yes, he did. Yes,
Yes,
he
he
did.
did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
This
Is-
is a great idea, Q Sports Live, putting this tournament on.
It is. It's Grant. No, he is not playing. Still, I believe he.
Taking a break somewhere.
No, I believe he lost his last match. So he might, and he went for a smoke. So he'll be probably come back on here and take over.
Looks like Mark Mapatak's up 4-2 over Dennis Pott. That's going to be an interesting match.
I like you. You're having a better seating than I am. I got the screen right in front of me.
I like to kind of look around the whole room, give updates.
Oh yeah. No, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Royce Kwan, I think he won enough Qs. I'm pretty sure Royce has one loss, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last year, and year before.
Yeah. So, have you ever played Sean? Have you ever played Jason Clapp before?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
So, how was that for your first time playing a pro like that?
Like every other person I play.
No nerves?
Nope. He was up, and then I came close. I brought it close together, and then took a smoke break. Came back in, and my 3 breaks I broke dry. But they were nice. No, they were nice break, but the balls just hung over the pocket.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's tough when you dry break like that.
Yeah. I kept the match close. After the 3 breaks didn't help me at all, and that kind of hurt me. But hey, playing against the top player, it's actually I
Good.
enjoy that because it encouraged me to play stronger and play smart. You can't ease off or anything because,
Oh, no.
hey, because, they know I can shoot back or they know the other person can shoot back and they got to take that advantage of it.
Yes, Greg, you're actually allowed 1 5-minute break for a bathroom break, whether you choose to go for a cigarette outside or. And Jesse, there's actually still about 20 matches left to go. You got to figure though, Sean, as the tournament progresses, the matches are going to take longer.
That, and when you get players starting to meet up and the bracket gets smaller and smaller, and that's where it gets longer and longer, and everybody's fighting for the spot now.
No, cash money, right?
Hmm?
The money.
Yep, it is. Well, it's not really just the money; it's also the pride of it too. Everybody's out here to perform
Yep.
the best they can be. Everybody here know they all can shoot. And another thing too, we all can make mistakes too.
Hey, so do I, Greg. Maybe sometimes too many during a match, but oh well. Look out, Norm's on. Norm's on.
Next time there, Chuck, we'll be having another one, so you can be here for it.
Yeah, I think they're going to do this an annual, right?
Yep, hopefully. I think next year here we're going to start doing qualifier for it.
A qualifier,
Yes.
not an invite.
Well, that would be also too.
So who would be the favorite on this one, Jeff or Sandy?
I would say Sandy. She's a little stronger putter than Jeff. Sorry to say. I know Jeff, Sandy's got, she has the more experience of it in this game.
Chuck.
She's actually more of a 9-foot player and 9-foot table player than the box. But she also plays snooker too.
Does she?
Yes, she does.
Nice.
Yes. Sandy takes the lead of 4-3 here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to switch over and have a look what's going on with Lloyd and Darcy. And the score is right now 4-2 for Darcy.
And actually, it's funny. These two are actually pretty good friends. If I'm not mistaken.
No, they can be friends after or before,
Yeah.
but during the match, it's a totally different ballgame. There's no friends involved.
No. No. It's the pride.
It is.
Oh, watch out, Lloyd. You can't get all there. Sean's breaking things here.
No, I'm not. It's our tablet stand here. It's not the right one.
I'd say so far, when Q Sports Live was in Vegas, for that BNA.
Sorry?
When Q Sports Live was in Vegas. Q Sports Live in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
The Machine, that was probably the best match I've seen.
The Machine?
Yeah.
Yes.
With Lloyd and Mike Robinson with that side rail he kicked in. Like, wow.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing too. It was actually the two Calgary team in the finals for second and first. And this is a huge thing is that the Calgary we actually play a lot of pool here.
Yes, we do.
There's a lot of players here. Mind you, most of us do work, and and then in the evening we all go out, hang out, play league, have fun.
Well, you got to think.
We all do. Everybody has their daytime life and evening life.
You got league 4 nights a week.
Well, yeah, 4 nights a week, and
Tournaments weekends.
three nights out of the week there's a tournament. So it's every day there's pool.
Yep.
It's all up to that person if they want to do that every day.
Lloyd should be out. Should be a 4-3 game.
I don't know. When me and Ben were doing this, and a couple of shots, it was like, well, maybe not.
Oh, the commentator's curse.
Yeah, it was.
I don't believe in that. Okay. Straight in the heart.
That was basic.
Yeah, but hey, PJ's back. Do you know who put Lloyd out on the B side?
No, I don't. How about you check it out on the Company Sport?
Let's take a look at this.
There you go.
You should, if anybody wants to take a look at these brackets, they're online on CompuSport.
It's on Company Sport under Alberta, 10,000 added, 8 ball.
CompuSports Live Invitational. Lloyd Anderson. Holm. Stephen Holm put him on the B side. Is there a way you can do a split screen again? Put the two tables up?
Oh, I can put it up, but then don't really want to have it on the screen there. Does this work for you?
Yeah, that works really good for me.
It just won't show up on there.
That's fine. I'm paying attention. I'm kind of looking around on the room too. And
No, that's all right. That's not a problem.
Carlos from Edmonton is watching. He's a great player.
He is. Have you played him?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
You should. He's actually a nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice little, he's a friendly little guy. Everybody likes to bug him.
I think next year I'm going to start
Kinda.
playing more tournaments and traveling a bit.
Yeah, you should. That's like being in a small town, everybody, people who enjoys pool to travel.
Yeah.
Get to have get the experience of playing other players, not just sticking in your own town.
That's not a split screen, Sean. You've got the same game on.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thanks, Johnny. What would Grant say? Come on, everybody, don't forget to smash.
What?
Grant? Smash that share button. Get everybody to share the stream.
Sorry about that split screen there, folks.
Sean's new to the system.
I have this person beside me trying to get the split screen. No, we don't have a. Actually, I can't. No, no, I won't do that. We'll leave it at it as is.
So let's do a little update in the room. Looks like Mark Tax still up 4-2. And that's really all I can see. Oh, we have Kyle Ashmore playing. Darcy Russell from Lethbridge is out. The Greek guy. And
No, yeah, that's right, Johnny. We're not doing a split screen here. Is that we can see it in front of me, but we weren't trying to get on Facebook there. Apologies, my mistaking there.
now 4-3, Mark. Dennis is a really strong player.
Dennis Porter?
Port.
Dennis Port?
Medicine Hat Boy.
Actually, known him for a while. I think I've known him for about 10 years or so. I was actually surprised that he came out for this one here.
Oh, he'd jump on this one in a heartbeat.
Well, everybody should.
Yep.
I'm going to step off here for a little bit. I'm going to let you carry
I was gonna
on.
go for a smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going for a smoke? I'm going to grab another guest commentator with me.
Yes, that's right there, James. I like that split screen there for the team events. But when you're doing singles, yeah, I would rather have one instead of watching two at the same time. Make it easier. Make it easier for the viewers and for us to try to compensate on this. I believe what are we at here? We got Darcy here. He's on the 8 ball. So Darcy will take the lead of 5-3 here shortly. There we go. Darcy takes the lead of 5-3. We're going to switch to the other side of the table of Jeff and Sandy. Right now we have Sandy shooting the stripe. Oh, she hit. She got off. She got off a little bit there. And Deborah, no, Grant is out. So right now he's just doing a couple of little runners rounds, and I might able to get him back on here with me. So we have Jeff at the table here, and he'll be shooting solids. Let's see, shoot the one ball, go down. Well, maybe shoot the two then. Okay, never mind. Pardon me. The players here, everybody has their different ideas of which way they want to shoot or something like that. So.
Is my mic on? Okay, I'm back. And the short little guy is going to be coming. Or not. Or he's leaving. Hey, Deborah. I don't think Grant is. You got to figure it's been a long couple days for these guys. Like, I think Grant was here yesterday, 17 hours, and back today. Lloyd and Darcy update, 5-3 Darcy. Map attack match, 4-3 still. Jeff Jensen from Cardston is watching. Hey Johnny, do you know of any other tournaments coming up? Come on up. Come talk, Larry. Larry's gonna jump on.
Go ahead. You can talk. He doesn't swear normally, so I think he'll be okay. Want to jump off? You guys are.
Man, I can have fun with Larry. What's going on, Larry?
Larry knows how to keep score. Just have to have it like right there. There you go.
All right. No, I'm good. I should be playing in about half an hour or so.
half hour?
I hope so.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
I've been here for 13 hours today.
I went home and let my dog go and then came back.
Do you know, is this the right
you.
score?
That I don't know. I don't touch anything.
I'm just going to check the score to make sure that's right.
Sounds good. I think the score might be 5-4 for Jeff Jelena. Oh, Jeff Cannon, that
Okay,
was not
the
nice.
score is correct. And now it is Jeff at 5.
Look at that comment we have. Jeff Cannon.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jeff, I played your twin here earlier today on the 9-foot. I successfully lost $20 to him. It was awesome.
So here's a question for you. Your first match, John Mora. How was that for you?
It was tough. You know, you watch the guy play for so many years, and he's the top player in Canada, so everybody was around watching. Every easy shot felt difficult, so I had a really hard time, but I also had fun. Losing sucks, but
Well, that's part of pool, though, right?
at least I didn't lose 9-0 or something.
So, what did you learn?
Break better. Got to work on the break.
Got to work on the break?
Yeah, because that's what those guys do, right? They make a ball in the break, and you make a ball in the break, you got a chance. If you come up dry, they're just going to run you up. All right, 5-4 for Jeff. Sandy's low ball, I guess. So only problem is the one ball. Well,
And
a couple problems now.
no,
Stripes aren't great.
if you're Jeff, where would you start off with?
Well,
11.
I think he needs to bump the. I can't tell what ball that is by the one, but he's gonna bump it right now. I think. Yeah.
Great shot.
Oh, but he tied up the he tied
tied
up
up
the
the
ball
other
up
way.
table. That's unfortunate. He could play the 9 in the side and still break that out, because he's got options. He's got a ball in the jaws down bottom right, so he's got lots of options no matter how he hits it.
Now, Chuck just asked, what do you think about the carbon fiber shaft?
Well, if you'd ask me, I've tried hitting with all of them except for I have not tried the Q-Tech and I've not tried the Mucci, but
I tried the Q-Tech.
you did?
Nice.
Oh, okay. Personally, I still think, in my opinion, the Revo hits the best. But I don't play with one. I still play with a maple shaft, so I'm no expert.
I play with my Mickelson. I love it.
Yeah, I use the Mickelson as well, and I find I don't get very much deflection out of that, and it's a great hit.
But I am kind of curious about that Mez Ignite.
Oh boy, struggling over here. Jacoby's nice. That's what Ben Francis plays with. He let me try it a few times. I like the way it hits, but I mean, it's all preference. What you like, the feel, you know.
It's like golfing.
I suppose I don't golf, but I believe you. All right, so Jeff lets Sandy in again.
This should be a...
I feel like she should get out here. She's just gonna get in the 7 ball, which could possibly be her out ball. She might play for the 1 here. Oh. Oh. Well,
I think Sandy's tired.
I'm sorry?
Sandy's tired, I think. It's been a long day for everybody.
I think she was up 3-0 or 3-1 early. She ran the first couple tables out. Well, Jeff has no issues. He's just got to get the right angle on the 11, and then he's out. But
Tic-tac-toe.
you know, maybe it's the middle of the match. The score is close. Maybe they're both just feeling a little weird right now.
Cool
Jeff,
stuff.
Jeff should be okay. I mean, Jeff actually finished second in BCA silver singles 2 years ago.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. He got to the A side final. I believe he lost, and he won the B side, and then he came back and he didn't double dip or anything, but that's a pretty good finish.
Tika and he's cool stuff. He's a good guy.
Yes, Royce, she is wearing black leather pants. Yeah, that's not Jeff wearing those. Ignite Costas? What's the? I don't even know what the Ignite is. Who makes that?
Mez.
That's a Mez Ignite?
Meg's Ignite.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know Mez makes a great break jump cue as well.
They just came out with their carbon shaft. And then the PHR Road is coming out in September, October.
Yeah, everyone's going to come out with them. I assume that hopefully the prices go down a little bit. I mean, I still haven't found one I really want to just commit to. Oh, sorry. So Jeff wins that. And
like-
his break?
I kind of like these rules. Take what you make.
No, I like it too. I just, you know, some players still have questions. They didn't pay attention to the meeting or whatever, but
Yes.
it is pretty good. It definitely makes it a lot tougher to run out.
Yeah, yesterday I was playing my match. I made 4 balls off the break. And guess what? I had no shot.
shot. Yeah.
Nope. First time in a long time.
Yeah,
I've
that
done
happens.
Yep.
It's one thing I noticed about Mora when I played John Mora there.
Mhm.
He hits the ball so good, and he's always got a shot. Like it was a good experience.
Oh, yeah. It's a great experience.
Jason, are you still in the tournament? Well, that's a nice shot. No reward though. I mean, I think he was trying to hit the 10 there. He might just play safe. There's no way he's getting out here, so
No.
I think he might try to make the 1 and put the cue ball behind. Is that the 4 ball behind the 10?
Yes, looks like it.
No. I thought that was a cue ball there, so. Yeah, he doesn't have much here. He's just got to chip away in this game.
I think Jeff can grind pretty good.
Yeah, Jeff knows how to win. He's improved a lot too the last couple of years. Yeah, it is pretty late, Jason. I know I've been here since 9 this morning and I don't play till I still got at least half an hour before I play again. I didn't play my first match till 7 p.m. But some matches have been dragging it on a little bit. They go quite long.
I think I have 2 hours before I play.
Yeah, they were talking about doing 2 rounds on the B side tonight, but I think that's pushing it. I think it's a little too much.
I usually sleep by 12 o'clock, 12:30.
Yeah, it's late.
Yes.
And they want to run a round of B side too in the morning. Was he just gonna play safe here? Roll up on that ball? Yeah. No, I don't think that's what she wanted. I think she wanted to be behind the 10. Behind the 10 and make sure the 4 still goes, but.
What will happen if you don't play? I assume you forfeit?
Well, if by chance Jason's match doesn't get called tonight and they decide to play in the morning, then he's fine. But if they call it tonight and he can't make it, then it will be a forfeit loss. Jeff just opening his ball up there. His 9 still doesn't pass the 1. Sandy can probably feel pretty confident she doesn't need to try and get out here. But although she can use the 2 to break out the 4, and I guess the rest of her balls go, so she might do that. She might play for the 2 now or play for the 7. Oh, well, she must be tired, yeah, or perhaps she's frustrated because she had a lead, but who knows? It's still a tough out for Jeff here. There's no gimme.
Hello, sir. Special guest referee.
I don't know if I'm Jeff here. I don't think I'd try to go for the out. I'd try to play a little more chess. Try to position some balls. It's tough though because she kind of has control even though she's not at the table. Yeah, David, that's a lot. There's only 8 tables in this venue. It's a really nice venue. The tables are great, but it's only 8 tables with 85 players. It does take some time. Race to 9, alternate break, take what you make, slows it down as well.
They could have maybe started a bit earlier.
Yeah, they could try starting matches at 9 maybe. Oh, in the Darcy versus Lloyd match, Darcy's up 5-3 now.
Yes.
I believe he was up 3-0, so now Lloyd has made a bit of a comeback, but Lloyd's at the table. Just played his safety. Let's see what Darcy does. Oh, nice shot by Sandy. I actually didn't think that ball went, but I guess he must have left her on it if she got on it. She could be out here. She's got good angle on the 2. Come up for the 1 right now. Yeah, she's struggling.
No jelly roll there.
She's still got options. She could still get out here, get one back.
But from this angle, I don't know if she can see the 1.
I think she can see the 1 to make it. I believe the 6 goes by the 3, so she should have a shot after, but she's not even looking at it. She might be set on cutting the 6.
Cutting the side.
She goes side, that's...
Risky.
Well, yeah,
my
it
angle.
is, yeah. As long as she misses the 3 and goes between the 3 and the rail, maybe, but... Or she could... I don't think she can throw it. It's tough. Yeah, I think you're right, Trevor. There was 1 5-minute break per match, and I mean she came out much more focused and stronger, and now she seems to be. Well, she's not playing to her ability, and she seems a little. Yeah, she's not focused, so she might do that after this game. Who knows? No,
What a great cut.
she hit it good, and she's got angle. Probably a tiny bit more than she wanted, but that's okay. She's got a shot. She might just stroke this and come between the 8 and the 9 and just make sure she makes the ball. Sometimes if you try to hold it, then you either get a skid or it just sits in the jaws. I think she'll just stroke it, make it, maybe get on the 3.
But she could play safe.
I don't think she'll play safe here. She could, but I don't think she will at this point. I mean, I don't think she can win the game by playing safe here. So I think because her balls go, she just has to make a good shot here. I mean, if she could bump the 9 at a decent pace, would almost be perfect. She hit it pretty soft. She's on the 3, is she? Well, I don't think she got there. I thought she might have hit it a little harder.
Come back up.
Yeah, if she'd come up another foot, she'd probably be okay in the 3.
Jason, I think the pool is open till 3 o'clock here. I'm not 100% sure.
They close at 2. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if a match goes a little bit past it, they will allow it. But oh, nice shot. She could see just enough to make it. Now, I guess she's got to play the 8 up in the bottom left corner as the screen shows it. She's looking at it to see if it goes by the 10. She's okay, or she can also get aggressive and just just punch it with almost straight bottom and draw out and take the harder cut on the 8. But, yeah, I don't. That's not what she wanted, but at least she's got a shot still. She's got a bank, or she can try and cut it by the 10, which is kind of a two-way.
Might cut it back.
That she can back cut it by the 10.
Yeah.
If she does that, then she might be thinking two-way that it's
Plug
okay
the hole.
if you miss because you're gonna block essentially 3 balls from that one pocket. But she might just make it too, right? I mean, the stream doesn't show it, but from what I can see, it looks like it goes pretty easy. She's just got to make it. She overcut it. This is the second time she overcut an 8 ball.
But she still put the goaltender up.
She did, but yeah, I mean, it was definitely makeable. But, with the 10 being there, it's no gimme.
Yep. Sean is not here. Larry's on the mic and Steve's on the mic.
Larry and Sean are on the mic. I don't know who.
Sean.
This is. Oh, sorry. Steve and Larry are on the mic right now. This is Larry speaking, so I don't know if my mic's too low or not.
Can you hear me, David? I'm going to step outside for a minute, Larry.
Okay. I'll hold the fort.
Send the wipe over here for you.
Sandy's going to kick at this. Probably go 2 rails because the 10's too close. Oh. Well, she came out okay there. Jeff has to make a good shot. That's much better than a foul. Sorry, David, you can barely hear me right now? Maybe I have a light voice. Okay, yeah, this is Larry speaking, David, so do I need to turn my mic up? Okay, yeah. I thought Steve sounded a little quiet, but he just went outside to catch some fresh air, so he'll be back soon. Well, Jeff's thinking about this. Not sure what he's going to call. Yeah, he's going to the bottom left. Oh, he plays it safe. Well, tries to play it safe. It's a makeable shot, and if Sandy doesn't make it, this is going to be a pocket weight shot, I think, so chances are she could block that 10 ball again. Yeah, I would bet on her to make this shot. And she's one of the top lady players in Alberta. She plays very well. I mean, she's struggling a bit right now, but if she makes this, that could boost her confidence a little bit right now. Looks so close. Very close. But again, she did block the 10 again. And didn't really leave Jeff a shot. Yeah, he's in tough here. If I was to guess Jeff, I figure he's gonna play it safe again. He's gonna want ball in hand to get on the 10 ball. Yeah, Deborah, I agree. I mean, she was up and now she's down and she's struggling, so she can take a break if she wants, but it's totally up to her. Yeah, Tasha, I totally agree. I think he's just going to play it safe and try to put her behind the 9 ball. Oh. I thought he was playing safe there. Not sure there was much reward for that. And he's straight on both balls. He might play safe here, but it's pretty tough to get a hook on this one. Yeah, no problem, David. I just happened to be in the wrong place at the right time. I don't like the sound of my voice. He didn't have much angle to work with. Now he's in tough here. He could draw and play for a bank. That might be the best option. Just draw back down table. The 10's close to the rail. It's an easy bank. I'm not sure how else he's going to get on that 10 ball. Yeah, I think he's just going to just draw the 9 and bank the 10. Jeff banks very well. He's got a good stroke. I don't think he plays safe here. Not sure what he's looking at. If anybody's wondering, Darcy's now up 5-4 on Lloyd Anderson, and Darcy's at the table, but he's in a tough spot.
Is that better?
There you go. I can hear you now, Steve.
All right. Well, actually, I didn't say anything.
Oh, what did he do? He tried
Side
to...
bank.
Well, he's got a bank. Probably bank side.
Or play double.
I don't think he'll play a double. He could, but I mean, bank in the side, he just got to make it. But there, he tried to put a lot of top inside and get on the short side of the 10. I think it's pretty low percentage. I think he's better off just banking the 10 there. Yeah, look at this. Did he get lucky? No, he didn't.
I'm not sure what Jeff was trying to do there.
Well, he was looking at a ball. He was straight on a couple, and then I think he just had to draw the 9, come back down table, and play the bank in the 10. Instead, he he tried to do something different and something a lot harder, and he ended up with the bank anyways. So
So the shot he just
but I
did,
think Sandy can make this.
was he trying corner bank that 10?
No, he was trying to. Yeah, sorry, he was trying to bank it in this bottom corner, but because of those diamonds, they bank sharper, so he had to overcut it a bit. Oh, she makes that. So there we go. She gets one back. Maybe she'll take a break. Not sure. All right, 6-5 for Jeff. No, she's racking, so
Yep.
no break required.
And Dennis is up 6-4 on map attack.
Yeah, I don't know. Is he up 6-4?
Yes.
Whoa.
No.
Dennis Porth playing Mark.
Came up short.
Not sure what the score in other matches are around the room, but it's pretty much all B-side matches, of course. Looks like some tight matches, close scores. Okay, Sandy's breaking. She's just going to keep going. She can make a ball and get out here, then it's a race to 3.
Boom,
She hit
she's
that
got
really good.
cannon.
Oh yeah, she made a stripe. Oh, and she it looks like all the stripes go. Even the
Wow.
10 goes between the 4 and the 1, so I think she's okay here. She's just got to work it out, you know. And this, if she gets this, that's a big one.
That is a great break.
She was up and then she's down, and now yeah, she hit that really nice. She's just got to pick it apart now.
Now,
10, everything goes. Yeah, she's just got to get in the 10. I might play these bottom 3 balls
Start
first,
off
and
with
then
11.
go from the 12, 10, and then the 13, with that ball on the right, I think. Shanalyn, it's still 5-4 for Darcy, but Lloyd's at the table now. But he's also in a tough spot. Oh,
Sandy.
ball in hand with solids, and solids are also good. Ryan, this is Larry, and I'm commentating with Steve Kyriakakis.
Hey, somebody finally said it right. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I run a few tournaments with your name in it, so I know how it's pronounced.
You're welcome, Ryan.
Yeah, we're just covering for these guys. They've been putting in long days, so.
Oh yeah,
And you know what? I don't mind. It actually helps pass the time
exactly.
while I'm waiting for my next match.
Who are you waiting on?
I play Sean Bulichowski next.
The,
He
the
beat Mark
gentle
Downey.
giant. The gentle giant.
Yeah.
That was a great shot, Lloyd. He broke out the 3 ball.
Oh yeah, I wasn't watching. Just watching the. Lloyd made a great shot, so he's poised to make it 5-5 right now.
That's a really great shot.
As Jeff is poised to make this 7-5.
Just out of curiosity, Larry, do you know how to do any of the advertising or anything like that?
I don't want to mess with anything. Nope, because the chances are I'll hit a button and close it, or won't be able to get the stream back. I know I'm not taking any chances with that. I'm surprised he's playing the 4 here. I thought he would just, rather than bump any balls, I thought he would just stun, but he's still okay.
Yeah.
He's probably going to play the 2 here now. He came a little short. Kevin, Steven won against John Pompey. I believe the score was 9-3 or 9-4. Eric, I don't know if Eric's played more than one match today. He played Chase Sear, and he won that 9-6 or 9-7. And Grant, I believe, lost his next match, but I don't know what the score was on that. Jeff got funny here. He underhit that ball. He's underhit the last 2 shots, so he can just draw into the 13 and maybe get a double kiss up table a bit Just make the shot. You get a double kiss. Yeah, there you double kiss right there. And then
That's
he's
why I
okay.
think I would take in the 6 first.
Well,
and
yeah,
taking the
he
2 after.
he was trying to get on the 6 first, but he came short on that, and then he second time came short. He's okay. Okay, so Jeff gets that back.
7-5.
7-5. Yeah. Chanelin. I'd switch between games if I could, but I don't know how, and I don't want to break the thing. But it's now 5-5, and Darcy's breaking.
So do you know of any other tournaments coming up in Calgary?
No, I don't know of any. Yeah, Kevin, don't quote me on that. I think he lost, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't checked the CompuSport or the bracket
For who?
for Grant. I
Yeah,
mean,
Grant's out.
sucks, but I mean, if he's out, but of course, it might almost be easier for him, so he can just focus on what he's doing with the Q Sports Live with all the things they got going on. So,
Well, you got to figure how many hours were they here yesterday?
morning till night.
Yep.
They were here yesterday from. Well, when I came in at 8:30, they were already here. So.
And Thursday and Wednesday, get everything ready.
Yeah, they're putting in a lot of hours.
Yep.
Okay, Jeff breaks. 1, 2, 3. He's solids from the looks of it. If he can cut the 6 in the side from where he is right now, I think he's okay. He's also got the 2 in the side. But if he makes that 6 in the side, well, the 4, the 8's tough, the 4 is tough, yeah. He's got a bit of work to do. Grant is here somewhere,
Grant
Kevin.
lives here.
Yeah, he's over socializing with some people and, like I said, taking a break, which I'm sure is much needed.
Oh, yes. Give you an update on Map Attack's match. 6-5 Dennis. Mark came back.
I'm not sure what his plan is for the 4.
Yeah.
Unless it goes off the 12. The 7 must go by. Oh yeah, the 7 goes by the 11. I can see from here. I believe the 4 goes. I think he can make it.
If not,
So it's just how he wants to get on the 8 ball. But if he plays the 4 off the 12, that opens up the 8 for that pocket, and that could be his last 2 balls: the 4, 7, and then the 8. But it's definitely not very easy.
That's not good. You're correct, David.
Yeah, that's right, David. That wouldn't make much sense, but
Nope.
exactly. Checking the weather. You got to check the weather every so often. It's important to know that. Oh, he bumped it.
It's open now.
I think I can't tell on the stream or in person if that goes by. He might be able to make it, but if he can make the 4 now, the 7 goes. So he's just got to get shape on the 7.
Actually, Kevin, the population in Calgary is just over 1 million. It's funny. I was actually born in Calgary. When I left here, it was like 250,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's it now? 1 million plus?
Yeah.
Just over 1 million.
Like Harvest Hills and all that wasn't even developed.
Oh yeah. Always development going on.
No problem, Kevin.
Blaine's asking Steve if you're playing the winner of that tonight or tomorrow. Who do you play next?
I play the winner of Map Attack and Dennis.
Oh, okay. Well, that match is 6-5 for Dennis, I think.
Yeah.
Apparently they're supposed to play tonight, but I mean, our time is already almost 11:30, so that's pushing it.
I'm probably looking at about 1:30 to
Okay.
start my match.
Oh, your mic, Steve. Apparently last time was a
How do
little
I-
quiet too.
How do I do that?
Just hold it closer. Yeah.
Is that better, Blaine?
A little closer, maybe. I should be able to hear you. Okay, Jeff.
Can you hear me now, Larry?
I can hear you. Yep. That's probably good now. Oh, Jeff was thinking of the bump and he forgot to make the shot. But Sandy, this is a good opportunity for Sandy to get another one back to keep it close. See if she can pull it off there. There's no issues with any of her balls.
I do believe Larry's playing Sean tonight.
Yeah, Blaine, I'm supposed to play him. I believe I'm a couple tables away now.
Is there another match being streamed tonight? I assume so. There's probably going to be about 2 or 3 more matches being streamed.
I'm not sure. I don't know what their plan is, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, these guys are here from morning till night, so it would make sense to stream one more. Yeah, we never know, Blaine. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Always hoping it's good. My favorite thing about being on stream is I always go back and watch it, and I get to analyze certain things and patterns and timing between shots.
Is Jason One Spot playing?
I don't know.
I don't see him.
Maybe they'll let me play on the stream and also commentate. How fun would that be? Oh, what's she doing? Okay, she didn't like that. She wanted to put some outside spin on that, I think. Some left to be a little more straight on the 12, but she's okay. I mean, she's either got to make it and then come 2 rails towards the 7, or she just makes it and takes the thinner cut on the 11 and then comes back up and down the table.
I have 12 more matches till mine.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
No. I'm
See
looking
what she decides to do. So she's going into the 7. Oh, she got... Oh, I think she got between them. She did, I think. Yeah, that was a good shot. She almost got hooked there, but she hit it real nice. It was risky, but she was trying to go into that 7, not behind it. Okay. She gets another one back, so it's neck and neck. And Sandy's breaking again.
Let's give an update on Lloyd's match. He's up now,
yeah.
6-5 against Darcy Fulton.
Lloyd's up now?
Yeah.
Oh, good comeback. Yeah, Ryan, that sounds like a really good idea. Maybe I could explain my indecision right before I shoot the ball.
Get your heart rate monitor on you too.
Or better yet, keep a phone or a tablet beside me so I can see people's comments and they can tell me what to do. Can't lose that way. Okay, see if Sandy hits the break like the last time. She really hit that last break good. She just, her opening shot, she fouled. But if she does it again, she can definitely get out.
She eased up a bit there.
Yep, she did. And I think she came up dry. Yep, she came up dry. Option for Jeff. I don't know what I might pick here. I might pick the solids because the 7 I think goes, as long as you get the right angle.
So if you take solids, Larry, what about that 2 ball?
Well, the 2 goes in the side, but you'd have to get on the right angle on the 7 and you can roll into it and hit the 10. But you have to get the right angle, and that's...
I kind of like strength.
Sorry?
I like stripes. I don't know why.
Well,
Because you can break that little mess out with 11, right?
I don't like myself. I don't like the 13 and the 15. But it's definitely no easy out on either set of balls. Well, I didn't know that, David. If they have that, then how fun would that be? Except you might want to pick someone a little more skilled to have that cordless mic, and they can tell you what they're doing, the spin they're putting, how hard they're hitting it, why they're shooting that ball.
No, there's one breakout.
Yeah, he's got the one breakout.
14.
13 still does not go. He's got the 15, I think. And the 14 too, yeah.
Yeah.
I think if he can shoot the 15 now, I think he will.
Actually, Ryan, you are stripes. That I do not know, Kevin.
I would say no, Kevin, but I mean they're more of a higher end cue than some makers. But I'm no expert on cues. I couldn't tell you to be honest.
Unless, Kevin, unless you're thinking the shaft.
Yeah. If you're thinking like the Jacoby Black, then I mean there's lots of cheap cues out there that are good. Yeah, nothing wrong with the maple shaft. I mean, it depends what you're used to, what you like. I play with a maple shaft. I've tried all the carbon fibers, but I just keep going back to the maple shaft. I like that.
And you play quite well.
Yeah, thanks. I just trust it. I've had it for so many years. It was custom made by Bernie Mickelson, and then
Great cue maker.
yeah, it hits really well. Yeah, sorry, Kevin. I don't know. I mean, someone like maybe Ben or Grant might be a little more knowledgeable in that area, but I don't much, I guess, follow those type of things. I just have my own cues, so I never really look at anything else.
Nice little safety there by Jeff.
Yeah, that's a good patient shot. Right? He could have tried to go for something, but he didn't. He knows Sandy's not playing to the best of her ability, so put a little more pressure on her, make her work for it.
Supposedly, there's a big tournament coming up in Medicine Hat.
In Medicine Hat. Oh.
Yes. I was just informed today.
I've only been there once for a wedding, which was a lot of fun. Small town though.
65,000.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. Nanaimo had 65,000 when I left.
Medicine Hat's all diamonds, right?
No, David. I actually play with Bernie Mickelson Extreme 3 shaft.
Jeff.
Yes, Jeff. Jeff kind of knows.
Larry quite well.
He knows the dancing, yes.
I'm getting tired. Oh, it's been a long
No,
day.
David. That was not my wedding. I was married in Calgary. You're a funny man, Jeff Cannon. We both know I can never outdance you.
Should we leave you guys alone and maybe you guys get a room or something like that, or?
I see Jeff about twice a year. Talk to him once a year. Okay, pool.
Yeah. Stop thinking.
Jeff's
about
distracting me. Okay, so Sandy's at the table. She's low ball. She's got a chance to get out here. I think she might I'm not sure what she's going to do here. Play for the 2, come across, punch it. Oh, she was trying to, I think.
Yeah.
She was trying to come above the 13 and get on the 2 ball. If she did that, she was in good shape. But
Now what does she do?
she still has a shot. She's not even, because of where she's got to play it, I don't think she's jacked up over the 2 that much. She's got to put some top. And if she can come back and skim that 13 or even hit the 2 potentially, I think there's a chance she can get out here. She's going to have a smooth stroke here and make the ball. And it's so thin that she should come back into that area.
That's pretty aggressive.
Or maybe she's playing safe because the 15 and that other ball, I can't tell what it is, the 9 ball do not go by the 7. So if she does that, then essentially Jeff has no potable ball. That's what it looks like she's doing. She might try to open her 2 up. Oh, I was way off there. I thought she's just going to skim the 2 and put the cue ball down table, but
Well, she went for
that
it.
might have worked out better than what happened here. Even if she's on the 7, it's a dead straight shot, and shape on the 2 is pretty tough. Yeah. The 2 goes by the 12. It doesn't look like it on the screen, but it does go by. So just depends how good she can hit this ball.
Actually, Ryan, the weather out here hasn't been that bad. It's plus, what, 24 today, 25? Sure cooled off tonight. Oh, look what Mago said. Oh, Kevin says, Jeff loves you. Aw.
And I love Jeff. We go way back. Oh yeah, she was trying to get a lot of draw on that, and she was straight, and she kind of just, yeah, she wasn't confident on the shot at all. Which I don't blame her. It's a hard shot, really hard shot, and I mean it's not what she wanted either. So
We'll give an update on Lloyd's match. Lloyd is up 7-5 against Darcy Fulton. Map attack is down 8-5.
Magoo Stevens, I don't know what happened to Jason Robichaud. I think he said he doesn't want to stay up too late to play a B-side match. I still haven't played my second B-side match yet either. So I'm not sure if they've called him or not, or what's going on there.
Oh, we need a ref on the other table here.
Clint, is that a hard case or a soft case? Okay, well, I can't.
What's Jeff doing?
Oh, he's got the. You can't see it on the screen, but down below he's got the. Yeah, there, the 13 ball,
Okay.
all the way down table. So, I think he puts tons of right spin and comes 3 rails. Oh, he hit the 2 ball.
Like 2 ball first?
He's got to kick at this, kick it in the bottom left corner, or play the bank, whatever he's more comfortable with.
Could you play
Either
safety?
shot, I think, would give him shape. But,
No,
I mean,
can't you get
I
off
think
it?
the kick is, I don't know, it's a preference, right? I think if you make the kick, you're going to have natural shape on the 8 up in the corner. But if you play the bank, you might have the 8 in the other corner, but that's preference.
And Dennis is the winner.
Dennis wins. That means Steve Kyriakakis plays Dennis Porth either tonight or tomorrow.
Both
Hopefully tomorrow. Now that's 11:30. Clint, my wife is actually looking for a new case. I'm not sure how much you're selling it for, but she is looking for a new case.
Looks like Jeff is taking your advice.
He's going for the kick.
2 rails. And 2.
Good shot. Natural shape. Now he's just got to make the ball. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I think either way, if you miss the bank or you miss the kick, you're leaving an out for your opponent. So it's just whatever he's more comfortable with.
How much you want for the case, Clint? Oh, and Jeff missed.
Yep, he missed it.
Now, if you're Sandy here, what would you do? Would you go for the run out?
But she's struggling. She might just.
Go for that
I mean,
safety?
the 2 is very makeable. The only problem is she's a little jacked up over the rail, and she has to draw back a bit. But I mean, she's an aggressive player, so I see her going for it. But maybe because she's struggling, she might also play the safety. It's wherever she's at right now.
I think she's going safe.
Yeah, looks like she's gonna play the safe because she wants to make sure she gets this win because it's a big game, right? Either Jeff's on the hill or
huge.
it's 7-7. Yep. Nothing wrong with that, and now she's smart because she put the 7 right over the pocket.
Yeah.
So no matter what Jeff does, if he doesn't get out here, doesn't make this 8 ball, she's gonna have a shot.
I think Jeff might kick this in.
Okay, sounds good, Clint. Yeah. She's been looking for one for a while. The bottom of her case is starting to kind of fall apart. So I'll definitely talk to you tomorrow.
The draw sheets on CompuSport, David.
I can't even tell if the 8 goes by the 2 into the bottom left corner. If it did, I think that's what he'd be going for, but it must not. Because to make that in the side that's a thin cut, let alone for kicking it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he might just. Yeah.
Good try, Jeff.
Maybe he was playing it safe there. He almost got it, actually. He almost got behind the 8, but Sandy can make this 7-7. Oh, looks like I'm
Larry's
up now.
out here. Going for a
Everyone,
match.
thanks for listening to my voice. Have a good night.
Good luck, Larry. Well, it looks like I'm by myself for a couple minutes. And the short little guy is going to be coming on here. Come on up. Yeah, he's got his match. And I don't know how to control anything, so. No.
You will learn.
I will. Are you sure?
7-7. Look at this. I missed most of this match, but
It's been a pretty good match.
been a close one.
Couple minor mistakes.
What do we have here? 7-5 with Darcy and Lloyd.
Lloyd's
Please.
up 7-5.
Lloyd is up 7-5.
Yep.
Well, I missed most of this match too, but I knew these would be 2 really long matches.
Yeah.
And as predicted,
As predicted.
going the distance. At least the one on the left at 7-7, that could go either way. I would have to pick Lloyd as the favorite now here. What's up, David Wilson? Ah, yes, reading the YouTube chat as well. It's tough to keep up with both chats, so.
What YouTube chat? Where? That?
Yeah, that's the YouTube chat, yeah. We'll go back and forth to Sandy, and that other match will go between the 2, but we'll stick on this one for this rack. See what Lloyd does here, try to get himself on the hill. I know there's lots of Lloyd Anderson fans out there after the performance he put on in Vegas.
Yes. We talked about that match earlier. The machine.
Exactly, yeah.
Hi, Grant.
Chris knows it's Ben.
Yeah.
Chris
the short-
watches enough pool.
The short little guy.
It's the short little guy, as Steve describes me. The short little young guy, and you're the short little older guy.
Yeah.
I won't call you old, just older than me, right? It's not saying you're old.
I have more gray hair.
You have gray hair, period. I don't have gray hair yet, thankfully.
Oh, you will. Just a
I
matter
think
of time.
I think it is just a matter of time. Especially you play a lot of pool, you'll get gray hair. Very stressful game.
Yes.
Joshi, the Calgary players are doing great. I think I counted out of the 16 players on the A side, 10 of them are from Calgary.
That is true, but you still
That's
have
pretty
your
strong.
number 1, 2 seed.
Yeah, you still got the number 1, 2, 3 seed. Actually, the 1, 2, 3, 4 seed.
Yeah, but Steven's number
You
3,
got more
right?
than that. You have pretty much all of the top seeds.
Yeah.
Stephen Holem, Tyler Steyer, myself, Eric, Stan Taranjo, Edwin,
You know,
John Mora,
tomorrow's gonna
Jason
be
Klatt,
interesting.
Alex Olinger. Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a great day for pool.
Edwin versus John Mora.
That's going to be our first, well, not our first stream match, but the first A-side stream match. That'll be right around 1 o'clock, but that's sort of dependent how today goes, too, the rest of tonight. We still have a lot of matches to try to squeeze in. We're going to stay as late as we can.
I'm thinking you're out of your 3.
Yeah, I'm hoping for 3. Could even be later than that.
Still have 11 matches to mine.
Ryan wants to know any idea the Fargo rating range of the players. I know the lowest, I think, came in at 241,
241.
but that's only with like 40 games or
Oh, okay,
something,
so
so it's
not
not
established.
accurate. So with established ratings, it would be anywhere from 450 to 780, I think John comes in at, 783.
Who has a 450?
Very low games as well, just barely established.
Who would that be?
I couldn't quote the exact player, but yeah, it would be nice, Kevin, if it came down to me, Eric, and Steven. That would be awesome with this field of monsters, and it is possible.
No, I need my dark horse to come in there.
Yeah, Steve wants an under 700 to win. Well, doesn't want, but he thinks.
Yes.
Obviously, he wants because he is under 700.
I'm under 600.
That would be even more of an upset.
Oh, huge.
I've seen some crazy things happen in this game, so it's definitely possible. And lots of the players in the mid to high 600s are very, very good bar box 8-ball players too. So 8-ball on the side for Lloyd to get on the hill. Just need to watch this cue ball getting a funny rub on the 15, but I think he'll be okay.
You know, Dave, if you can't watch it live, you can always go to YouTube.
Yeah, you can go back and watch it on Facebook or YouTube.
Just
Lloyd
won't have the
on the hill.
They get the commentary on YouTube, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you get the YouTube commentary on there. You get our voices on there. You get the comment section, if that's what you're referring to.
You know what you should do, Ben? You should click on an advertising soon.
You guys haven't ran any ads for a while,
No.
I guess. It was you and Larry here for a
Yeah.
while. Okay,
Yeah.
in between racks, that's fine. When it gets a little late at night like this, it's not always the best, but we
Still advertising.
we do what we can, right? Yeah, interesting fact, Lloyd Anderson uses a 24-ounce playing cue. Did you know that?
No.
Nicola knew that.
How?
Nicola's from Saskatchewan, but he's known Lloyd for a while.
Years.
Yeah. Well, and he watches a lot of Q Sports Live, so he probably heard that tidbit of information come up during the Vegas streams. Jorgensen is still kicking it. He's got
Yes, he
a
is.
match tonight. He's about 5 tables away in that range.
I'm going to step out for check the weather, as you guys would say.
Yeah, you could get up and watch at 1 there, Blaine. I'm sure we'll still be here playing. I think this is going to run till at least 3, it looks like. JR thinks Tyler Steyer will win it. He's obviously one of the favorites. One of the top 4. Yeah, Nicholas said 24-pound cue, but I knew he meant 24-ounce cue. All right, we got Miss Stephanie Toy, our tournament director, is going to sit in.
Oh, put me in. I need to sit down for a little bit.
My guess. You've been doing more work than anyone at this event, really.
My ankles are sore.
Well, we're watching a good one here with Sandy and Jeff Jelena.
She got that. She bumped out that 8 I just saw in the corner of my eye.
Yeah, I like how she does a lap there, too, before she shoots the 7 ball.
Absolutely.
She doesn't just get down and hit it.
Mental note. Calm down the nerves before you make this 8. She's been playing fantastic. She was up real quick. Jeff just couldn't catch a gear. I was watching a little bit of their match earlier. He was leaving himself tough on his last ball, having to play safe. She got up on him really quick, 3-1, and then he's just battled himself back, and it's been neck and neck since like 5-5.
Yeah, he's fought really hard.
Yeah.
Biggest surprise so far, Ron, I think, was in the early rounds. Clint Bearspaw took out Stephen Folan.
Yeah.
And
That
Stephen was, I think, our number 5th seed in this tournament.
One of the seeded players, 1 out of the 15 seeded players. Hey, guys. Jared.
Oh, look at this. She didn't get shape on the 8. She's going to have to kick this in now. Kick it towards the top left and play it with pocket weight. So
Oh, I didn't even
hopefully
see
you
that.
plug.
Didn't even see that 7 ball there. I thought she was on the 8. I'm like, oh, she left herself perfect on that 8 ball.
And then she punched over and froze up on this 8. And if she's missed the 8 a few times already, then this can start to play games with your head a little bit.
Yeah.
Shake the confidence.
This has been a long match, too. 7-7. Alex did win his last match.
He'll play again tomorrow at 1 o'clock Mountain Time.
Thank you, David Wilson. The draws are up on CompuSport, guys. As far as I know, I think it's all updated.
Kevin Cron lives right in Alex Ollinger's backyard, Dayton, Ohio.
Yeah, Alex is playing great, as we expected. He's, I think, from when I spoke to Tyler and Alex earlier, no, I thought she was going to scratch.
I thought so too.
When I was talking to Alex and Tyler are bunking together and hanging out together. They went to the outlet mall today. Spent a small fortune at the Michael Kors store, as far as I know.
Oh, wow.
Hit the Nike outlet. Everything was Canadian on sale at the outlet. Outlet prices plus on sale, plus they get the U.S. discount. Everything is an automatic, an extra 25% off. So they spent a good 4 hours at the outlet mall.
Oh, gotta love that.
And then they went to the Cattle Baron. We told them, like, if you're going to be here, you got to go for some Alberta beef.
What did they think?
So they went to Cattle Baron. I haven't seen them since.
Oh,
I would
okay.
assume that they just went for dinner and didn't come back. But
So they're in a
we'll get
food
the
coma.
feedback tomorrow. Yeah. And I think the plan is Tyler's girlfriend's sister is actually working out in Banff this summer. So before the tournament, he went out to Banff and did a little touring around. And I think the plan is he's going to take Alex up there before they go home. So doing a little touring while they're here. They love it.
The top 5 going in, Ryan. John Morrow, number 1. Jason Klatt, number 2. Stephen Holem, number 3. Tyler Steyer, number 4. And number 5, I believe, was Alex Ollinger. David Wilson, I think if we pin that comment, it kind of gets in the way a bit, so we don't pin it anymore. But it's usually pretty easy for people to navigate through CompuSport.
Yeah. So a couple of updates around the room here.
Look at this, we got Mr. Zempin here. That's who's hovering over the table. He's got to keep an eye on this hit. She's got to go 2 rails.
Oh, I see.
She doesn't have the 1 rail.
Airballed it. Ooh.
Does she get a rail? Not quite.
Just a touch lighter. That's a good hit.
Wow. She almost went 2 rails off the horn and got a hit somehow there.
Wow.
No rail after contact, though.
No gimme for Jeff here, though. Jeff's still in a tough spot. At 11. What is that ball down there?
I think the 9 ball goes. So he could shoot the 15, then the 9, then the 11. And everything opens up pretty well, except the 13 will be a bit of a tricky ball.
No gimme here.
But
She's in a tough spot, too, though, so we'll see how this goes.
Even if he makes a mistake, he still has quite a few safeties.
Yeah, I do believe that 9 ball goes.
He just doesn't want to land too straight in on this 11.
No, he's got good angle on it.
And so now he has the choice. He could play shape on this 13 to play the 13 in the bottom right. And then he has the 10 over the side, so he doesn't have to do too much with the 13 other than pot it. That's what he's going to do. He got perfect on it, too. That's a well-played shot there. Just a stop shot required. It's always nice when you got a ball near a pocket and you don't have to do anything but pot the ball.
That's right.
It's something to look for when you get a ball in a weird spot like where that 13 was. Look for a ball that can leave you nice and easy. You could just roll this in and play the 12 on the side next, I believe.
I like that. You know, then you're not forcing anything.
And if you draw back and you try to play the 12 in the corner, it's easy to come up short and have the wrong angle. I think if you play the 12 on the side, you always have the right angle.
That's perfect.
A big game here to get himself on the hill first.
Banff is beautiful, Deborah. It is a little pricey, but you know, if you just go up for the day, go for a day hike, it is well worth the time. And for especially the Americans that come up and don't get a chance to come to the Rockies, it is absolutely breathtaking. Like I said, Tyler went there before the tournament, and I think it's for sure that they're going to take a quick day trip up just to bring Alex up just because it is so amazing.
Yeah, it will take your breath away, literally.
Yeah, we take it for granted here because it's so close, you know. The only time I ever really go up is if we have family in from out of town or something.
Absolutely. With these sweet Jam Up Invitational official gear. You can check those out on the website. They have 4 different styles there.
Super cool shirts. Wish I had one.
I guess. Well, we have to order you one, apparently. You weren't included. I don't know why, but I'm not responsible. So.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be running this tournament. It was kind of sprung on me.
There you go. But we're more than happy to have you.
We're hanging in there. It's going to be a long weekend.
JR wants to know how they put 3 guys above Tyler Steyer. Yes, it is Fargo rated. So there's 3 guys in this tournament with a higher Fargo rating than Mr. Steyer.
Surprise.
But they do say Steyer's playing at an 800 speed right now with the guys that he's been beating lately. And the
I
scores
don't
he's
doubt
been
that. I
putting
watched
up.
him play a little bit today. It's pretty magical. I
He
will
makes
tell
it
you.
look a little bit easy.
And so grounded and really nice guy.
Rob was invited to this event, but he had other plans. Rob Phillips from Edmonton.
Long weekends are tough. You know, it's people will have made plans, especially August long weekend. In Canada here, we don't get very many summer long weekends. So they are typically used for camping, fishing, you know, little road trips or whatever.
And this is our other stream table here. Lloyd Anderson and Darcy Fulton. Lloyd's from Calgary. Darcy's from Lethbridge. And it looks like Darcy's in not bad shape if he can make a good shot on this ball to get it to 8-7. Still anybody's match. One more good shot on the 8.
So Darcy is not a player that we see very often here, but he played a lifetime ago with some of the greats, Gary Kirkland, Bernie, Greg Hearn. I actually haven't seen him around in years, so fantastic to see him out of retirement for this tournament. I have to just go update the draw. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
This is actually the first time I got to meet Darcy as well. Really nice guy, and I've heard his name a ton of times, so nice to meet a legend. David stopped in Banff before going into Calgary. But it is expensive, David, but very beautiful place. And you're right, Nicola. Rob Phillips is a fantastic player, but maybe not the most technical. But a real grinder's grinder. I don't know, have you ever played Rob Phillips, Steve?
No.
No?
Nah.
Rob's one of Alberta's best players of all time. No?
Nah.
He was invited to this event, but he couldn't make it.
You gotta remember, I'm new to this community, right?
Well, new, but you're from Alberta.
Yeah, but I took a 14-year leave of playing pool.
Rob's in that age range where he might have been playing before those 14 years as well. We were just talking about how Darcy used to play
Yes.
in Calgary with some of these greats too, Gary Kirkland and a couple other.
Billy Thompson.
Yeah, a couple other greats, some legends. I've heard Darcy's name thrown around a handful of times, just never met him until this weekend.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Jody Thornton doesn't play from Edmonton. Jody, he doesn't play much anymore, yeah. Another really good player. Right now we're watching Jeff's got to make this ball in the 8 to close out this match. And I think he's got it, folks. This was a tight one. This one was a grind the whole way. Jelco's owner, Mr. Jeff Jelena, continuing on. And I believe
8-7 Lloyd.
Sandy is still in the running for
Top lady.
top lady. That's
Sandy
correct.
has a killer break.
Sandy breaks very well.
Oh, wow.
Another one of our great sponsors here, JB Cases.
She has a cannon.
Yeah, she really does hit it hard, but
Yeah, I
she's
know.
very technically sound with all aspects of her game as well, so no surprise that her break is good. Well, it's pretty good to win 2 racks out of 4 there, David, because Rob is a good player. Doesn't play as much as he used to. When he was playing lots, he was as talented as anyone I've ever seen. And we've had lots of good battles, me and Rob, at least probably 10 times we've played, so.
I'm looking
in
forward
big
to a match
tournaments.
tomorrow. John Moore and Edwin.
That will be our
Epic.
first A-side stream match. I think we have decided that. But those guys have played before, but not for a long time.
Would we care to put a little wager on this one?
Would I care to wager? Yeah, probably, but
All
we'll
right.
discuss that later on. Bernie would be the Alberta goat, says Nick. Yeah, I guess Bernie would be the Alberta goat.
Yeah.
As far as all-around games. Edwin,
Different era, though.
different eras, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at just specific games, then of course it changes, but Bernie would be the GOAT for sure. He's been floating around this room all weekend. He's
Which
still
is amazing.
kicking. And we did invite him to play, but
His eyes
he
are
doesn't
going
play
on.
anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, obviously, JR, you got to pick Mora over Edwin in that match. Just a little. Edwin can still bring it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if Lloyd can bring it to try to put Darcy away here. He's in a tough spot.
I'm kind of, I don't know who to cheer for.
In this match?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you got to cheer for your hometown boy.
But he's not my hometown boy.
No?
Darcy was here in Calgary before Lethbridge.
Yeah, but now he lives in Lethbridge.
But I was also in Calgary before Lethbridge.
Right.
I was born here.
Well, then that changes everything.
Yeah.
Now I like you more than I did before, but
Ah, come on, buddy.
I just went up a notch. 1/2 a notch, maybe. Oh, this is a safe shot, but I don't know if it's worked out safe. We could see a hill-hill match here.
What is Darcy? Stripes?
Darcy is stripes, I believe.
Okay.
This one could go hill-hill.
What do you start with? If you're stripes?
I think you have to shoot the 14.
And roll it up for 11?
You can roll it or you can draw it. Is he?
It's going after the 9.
I don't think he can see the 9. He needs to shoot the 14, and he can play
Stop
a
it
little.
there for the 13.
Yeah, he can play a stop and play the 13. It's probably the safest play. I would try to deal with the 9 right away.
Really?
But it wouldn't be too bad to leave that until last, as long as you leave the 12 to get on the 9.
Have you ever been sharked in the tournament before?
Oh, of course. Who hasn't?
I don't know. I've never had until today.
Really?
Yeah, I was playing this guy earlier. I was up 3-2 on him. He's like, let's go for a smoke. I'm like, okay.
It wasn't me. We went for a break when it was 3-3.
Yeah.
You're thinking of somebody else.
Oh, well, 3-2, 3-3.
Ryan loves his JB case. Who doesn't love a JB case? That's the best case on the planet by far.
I think Darcy's going to leave his 9 ball to last now.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Mora is still playing left-handed. Steven, this is held at the leather pocket, Calgary, Alberta.
Do you know of any other tournaments coming on in Calgary? Any big things coming up this year?
There's always big tournaments throughout the year, but I couldn't quote any right now. Nicola, it's funny you remember that. I did that to Brian Butler. He was on the hill, and I ran a 5-pack of 9-ball to win the A-side in the Wild Rose when I was about 21.
A couple years ago?
Yeah, that was like almost 9 years ago now. That was a good one. 5-pack, 9-ball on the 9-foot. I haven't even done that very much, but I did it in the A final against Butler.
That was a great shot by Darcy there.
Oh, there's another big Alberta goat, Bill Gann.
Yes.
He's probably the GOAT. You're probably right. I think he takes the cake over Bernie.
Toss up.
I do know what the JB stands for, Kevin. It's the name of the guy who makes the cases, John Barton. Look at this. How could you go to bed, Deborah? It's Hill Hill. Just kidding. Good night, Deborah. See you tomorrow.
It is Hill Hill.
What a match we have here.
Darcy was up at one time, 5-2.
These guys just stretching it to the absolute maximum amount of excitement, which is always fun for the crowd as well.
Yes. Well, you got to figure, come tomorrow, the matches are going to go longer and longer, right?
Well, not always. Not always. It's funny how it goes. Like, you think it'll go longer, but some guys get on a tear. And sometimes it can go really quick. You just never know.
Mm-hmm.
And look at this, the picture we got of Johnny Mora. He's shooting left-handed. Johnny Mora with Jam Up apparel.
Where's John Moore staying?
At Grant's Stuffs. All right, here we go. The little handshake of approval.
Hill Hill. Darcy
Wish
on the
each other luck, but they don't really mean it.
Oh, those two, they're old friends.
Of course they are.
10 ball off the break.
And he is stripes. Nothing else went in.
And I can't tell if that's a 14 by the 5 ball.
It is the 14, yeah. And I don't think it passes the 5.
No.
Into the top left.
Got to be
But-
careful with that breakout.
Yeah, the
That
13 can be a breakout ball, but when you go into the 8-5, you got to be very careful. You can actually make the balls worse when you break them out.
Or can you go shoot the 9 and then try and break it out with 11 maybe?
It's possible that would be a better play, but what are you playing shape to when you break it out that way is the other issue. You'd almost just have to play shape onto the 14.
But you also have the 13 as backup, maybe.
Oh, you might have the 12 as a backup, closest to the bottom right
Yeah.
corner. I think that's probably the play. You have to shoot the 9 first here.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I just thought of
You
something.
could shoot the 15 first and play this with a hair of inside English and go into the 14. You might have the 9 in the side.
But he's over a ball.
Is shooting the 15, the stripe towards the top right, near the 2 ball.
I think I'd go with the 9, then the 12, and then break it out with the,
With the 13.
no, the 14, I think it is.
Oh, the 15, yeah.
The 15, break it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go into it that way. You know, on second glance, I actually really like shooting this 15 right now with just a hair of inside English. And you just go off the right-hand side rail, and you go into the 14 square, and you should have a shot on the 9 or the 11, or possibly just the 14. And if you mishit it a little and you hit the 8 and rub the 14, you should still have a shot on the 9.
But he's still jacked up on both shots, the 9.
Well, I
and
don't
the-
think he's jacked up shooting that 15. I think he can bridge on the cloth.
No, he's...
Oh, I think he can bridge pretty level here.
What is he doing?
Yeah, that's the shot. That's the shot I would have tried to play too. I think that was the way you run out. But he knew if he missed, he was out. He was leaving it wide open. And he did. He missed it. And a good chance for Lloyd. Hill, all the balls are wide open.
If I was a betting man, I would bet on Lloyd to run out.
Of course, I would bet too.
Just because
I
of
am
what
a
saw.
betting man, and I won't even take your bet that he won't run out. He's pretty clutch, this Lloyd Anderson. He tends to bear down really well in these situations. He's going to shoot the 2 first, but I actually like the 3 first here. What do you like first here? Can you shoot the 2 and hold for the 5?
It's tough.
So I actually like the 3 and save the 2 to get on the 5, right?
Oh, no jelly roll there.
He was trying to go into the 11 and
He
used
wanted
the 3 to get on the 5.
But
But now that 3 could come back to haunt him a little bit. It doesn't really go from a lot of angles other than where the 4 is. And you can't really get on the 5 with that angle.
no, he's going to have to leave 3 till second last.
Now, I think he'll need to use the 4 later on to get on the 5.
Yeah, but why can't he just go tic-tac-toe right now? Take the 7?
Well, the
Pull it
7 doesn't go. You could take the 6.
6, yeah. I'm getting tired.
It's okay. It's just the Cyclops balls. I do it all the time.
And
I just like to bug everyone. That Sean does it all the time, too. He gets the balls wrong. But, yeah, shoot the 6, of course.
I tried getting Sean to explain the Fargo rating system.
Yeah.
No, that didn't work well.
So do you shoot the 6, then the
Pull it back.
1, or do you shoot the 6, then the 7?
I'm going to go 6. Pull it back. Pull it back and go with the 1. Or actually, I changed it now. After looking at it, I take the 6. Depending on that angle, I could roll forward and play the
And play the 7
inside.
next. Yeah, that's what I would like to. I don't think he quite had the right angle, so he'll shoot the 1, then the 7, which
yeah.
is getting you the same result.
Yeah,
Ultimately, you're saving the 3 ball until last.
second last.
If he can get perfect on the 4, then does the 3 pass in the top left?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then that'll lead him to the 5 quite easy.
Yeah, he drive a 7.
Looks like we got the legend himself on the other table, John Jorgensen. Just started, so when this match is over, we'll just leave this running and you guys can watch that. Talk about
When's the last time you guys
goats.
did reset?
A little under 3 hours ago. So we may do a quick reset, although it's getting pretty late. So we may just leave it running too.
There was a guy on here earlier that asked what we thought about carbon shaft.
What else was on here? There is no rule with the final. Those guys could chop if they wanted to, but they still have to play it out. They have to play both sets, yeah,
Good.
absolutely.
But that's the way it should be.
And the final 2 will be a true double elimination, so the B-side player will have to win a race to 9 twice. The rule, if the 8 goes on the break, Ryan, pretty self-explanatory. If it goes by itself, it's open. Spot or re-rack. If it goes with another ball, then you're that other ball.
What is the first prize?
Angela, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I'm commentating on the game we're watching here, Lloyd and Darcy, I think.
Hey, Ben, what is the first prize in this one?
6,500. The payouts are on the sheet now. I'll take a picture of them later and let everyone know what the total payouts are for all the places, but we had 27,000 total in the prize pool.
Yep. I know 24th pays 300.
And yes, take what you make, Steve. That is correct.
I still got one more match.
And yeah, a lot of times there's tournaments where there would be one longer race instead of a 2 race, true double elimination. They'll do a lot of one longer race just to try to shorten it up.
Great shot, Lloyd. Think he just rolls it ahead, plays the 8 straight up.
I think he has to play the 8 in the long pocket now unless he wants to do something fancy with the cue ball, which you don't like to do hill. You like to just keep it simple, right?
Oh, you would.
I probably wouldn't.
You've got that Jacoby shaft. You can do wonders with it.
But even I'm not brave enough to do it hill. And yeah, it is a pretty good payday at this tournament. That's for sure. Well, he chose to not use the rail. I might have cheated the pocket and used the rail to get a little closer, but he makes this look pretty easy.
Actually, I kind of like the shot when he left him. Because he's not straight on.
Yeah, just that little bit of a cut makes it a bit easier, but he is a little closer to the rail than I would have liked to be.
I think Lloyd is the next snooker player, so the rail doesn't bother him.
Yeah, it shouldn't. His dad's still a fantastic snooker player.
Nice. I agree with you, Angela.
Yeah, the Cyclop is their weird balls. And you're right, JR, it is Cyclop, not Cyclops.
Missed.
Yeah, he did. Can you believe that?
He was
No
out by
way.
diamond and a half.
Yeah, he well undercut it. He hit it really thick.
Yeah.
That one's going to sting. Let me tell you, he'll think about that one for a while.
Darcy should be able to get out here.
There's almost no way you can't get out. You have too many balls close to a hole. The 9 ball's nice little saver ball.
Nah.
That kind of gets you on everything too, right? I like his chances for sure.
There
He'll
we go.
shoot the 9, he gets on the 14 or the 11. The 12 gets you on the 8. It's too easy to get out here.
Any ball gets you on the 8, right?
Yeah, that's the thing with the 8 over the hole, but these 2 balls down here, he'll just section.
I'm starting to think Darcy's kind of starting to find his stroke,
It looks like he is, yeah.
which could be scary for a lot of some people in this tournament.
Yeah, good one, JR. Commentator's curse. I guess I got him. That's why he missed the 8. If you're very superstitious.
I don't believe in that commentator's curse.
I don't believe in that either, because there's definitely no way he heard me.
No.
So there's no way I could affect that. But there's been known to be a few superstitious pool players over time.
Steph believes in that curse.
And he gives them the last 2.
Now that's respect.
Oh, absolutely it is, because he knows he's never going to miss that.
It's like when we were playing. Should have shot that 8 ball behind your back.
Yeah, but that would be the opposite of respect.
I
So-
gave you the game anyway.
So I think what we'll do is do a quick shutdown and restart here, guys. We're going to have,
Are you on the stream table?
looks like
Nice.
PJ and
Wayne
Wayne
Chow.
coming up next.
Chow Wayne. I definitely want to commentate on this one.
And on the other table, we have Phil Taranjo and John Jorgensen. So we're going to have 2 great matches. If you guys haven't already, make sure you go to the Facebook page, click the like button. And go to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button there as well. And we will be back in about 5 minutes, guys, so just hang on. Make sure you got your notifications turned on. We'll see you all shortly.